Growing up in Canada and playing soccer was not always easy. There was a lack of infrastructure in terms of coaching and clubs, and of course, being the hockey country, there was a lack of inherent soccer culture in itself. After moving away to Hong Kong to play soccer professionally, I came to terms with the connectivity of certain global sports. People from Hong Kong, Africa, Brazil, China, and Canada were all able to speak the same language on the pitch and perform cohesively despite a clear communication barrier. For many, English was sometimes their second language, but more often than not, their third spoken language. I had the chance to attend the 2014 World Cup in Brazil and found myself outside the stadium in Recife. The game's kickoff was at 10 p.m. local time. Outside, match-goers were eagerly anticipating what was to come in the game between the Ivory Coast and Japan. A game had also developed on the road by the stadium, with a pair of Crocs serving as the goalposts. People started forming teams of 4 or 5 people, each united by their own countries. Team Japan, Team Germany, Team Brazil, and Team Portland Trail Blazers, which was actually Team USA wearing Blazers jerseys, were giving it all despite the wet conditions. This was a first-hand validation of the power of sport. Yet, storytelling about sport isn't easy or unique. When we set off to find a way to put our spin on these stories, it was challenging to identify a unique editorial approach. It couldn't be purely sports-focused, because that's not who we are. But this idea of a languageless form of communication is a theme we continually return to. Basketball's governing body, FIBA, counts 213 official national teams. Soccer's governing body, FIFA, counts 233 recognized teams. These two sports are by far the most prevalent sporting quote-unquote languages with the greatest global penetration. Whether you're an Australian stepping into a game in Argentina or a Canadian playing in São Paulo, everybody speaks the same language for the same goals. This isn't tied to just both of these sports. It could as easily be associated with surfing, chess, track and field, and more. For this latest collection of stories, we've begun our first in-depth exploration into themed stories. Sometimes, a topic has multiple vantage points, and we're excited to start pushing towards uncovering new angles. We've been able to get the insight of 2 respected leaders in their own right, Mundial and Franchise, who each provide an honest take on the communicative powers of soccer and basketball, respectively, through their publications. Textile innovator Bora Ackerstad breaks down the art and sport of judo, the importance of losing in sports, and its influence on his own work. From there, we speak with Virgilio Martinez, a Peruvian culinary mastermind and former skater whose restaurant Central is currently ranked 4th best in the world. And then there's legendary skater Daewon Song, who has, after a long and tumultuous ride, found his calling to help inspire the next generation.